Sometimes when you see someone quiet, it does not mean they are weak. Sometimes a person stays silent because of their shyness, sometimes they remain silent because of their manners, sometimes they choose silence because of their upbringing and their character. And today, I want to say something clearly. Do not mistake silence for weakness. Not everyone who is quiet is powerless. Not everyone who lowers their voice has nothing to say. Not everyone who walks away is defeated. Some people are silent because they understand that not every battle deserves their energy. Some people are silent because they have learned that arguing with ignorance only steals their peace, and some people are silent because they were raised to respect, not to react. Silence is not emptiness, silence is control. There is a strength that speaks loudly through calm eyes. There is a power that stands firmly without shouting. There is dignity in choosing not to respond to every insult, every rumor, every misunderstanding. You see, the loudest person in the room is not always the strongest. Sometimes the strongest person is the one who listens, observes, and understands. Silence can mean patience. Silence can mean wisdom. Silence can mean, I know who I am, and I don't need to prove it to you in this world. We often confuse noise with confidence. We think that the one who speaks the most must be the most powerful. We think that the one who defends themselves aggressively must be the bravest. But real strength does not need to shout. A lion does not roar to prove it is a lion. It roars when necessary, and sometimes the quietest person in the room is the one carrying the heaviest responsibilities, the deepest thoughts, and the strongest self-control. Do you know how much strength it takes to stay silent when you are misunderstood? Do you know how much discipline it takes to control your words when you are hurt? Do you know how much maturity it takes to walk away instead of reacting? Silence is not for the weak. Silence is for those who have mastered themselves. There are people who stay silent because they are protecting their hearts. They know that not everyone deserves access to their emotions. They know that explaining themselves to people who are determined to misunderstand them is a waste of breath. Sometimes silence is protection. Sometimes silence is self-respect. When someone chooses not to respond to negativity, it does not mean they have nothing to say. It means they value their peace more than proving a point. And peace is expensive. Not everyone can afford peace. Some people are addicted to chaos. Some people are addicted to drama. Some people feel powerful only when they create noise. But the person who chooses silence, they are not weak, they are disciplined. There is something powerful about someone who does not react immediately. They pause, they think, they choose, and that choice is strength. You see, anyone can speak when angry, anyone can shout when offended, anyone can argue when their ego is touched, but not everyone can stay calm, not everyone can control their tongue, not everyone can say, "This is not worth my energy." Silence can be a form of intelligence, because when you talk too much, you reveal everything, but when you stay silent, you observe everything. You learn people's true intentions. You see who respects you and who doesn't. You understand who deserves your time and who doesn't. Sometimes silence is the best answer when people gossip about you. Silence is strength when people try to provoke you. Silence is power when people underestimate you. Silence is preparation. Let them talk, let them assume, let them misunderstand. Not every opinion deserves a response. Not every accusation deserves a defense. The sun does not argue with the clouds. It simply continues to shine, and you do not have to explain your worth to people who refuse to see it. Some people stay silent because they were raised with values. They were taught that respect is more important than being right. They were taught that character is shown in behavior, not in arguments. Upbringing matters. A person with good character understands that words can hurt deeply. They understand that once spoken, words cannot be taken back, so they choose carefully. They speak slowly, and sometimes they choose not to speak at all. That is not weakness, that is wisdom. There is a difference between being quiet because you are afraid and being quiet because you are in control. Fear is silence without confidence. Strength is silence with awareness. And many strong people appear quiet because they do not need validation. They do not need applause. They do not need constant attention. They are secure within themselves in a world that rewards noise. Choosing silence is an act of courage. It takes courage to be misunderstood and not rush to correct. It takes courage to be insulted and not insult back. It takes courage to walk away from conversations that drain your soul. Sometimes silence is growth. When you were younger, maybe you reacted quickly, maybe you argued, maybe you tried to prove yourself, but maturity teaches you something powerful. Not everything deserves your reaction. Growth teaches you that protecting your peace is more important than winning an argument, and the older you become, the more you realize your energy is limited, your time is limited, your peace is precious, so you become selective with your words, selective with your battles, selective with your responses. Silence becomes your shield. But let me say something important. Silence does not mean you are voiceless. Silence does not mean you accept disrespect. Silence does not mean you tolerate injustice. It simply means you choose the right moment. Even the calm ocean can create powerful waves. Even the quiet sky can produce thunder, and the quiet person you see today may be stronger than you think. Do not underestimate the silent one, because they are watching, they are learning, they are preparing, and when they finally speak, their words carry weight, not because they are loud, but because they are rare. So next time you see someone quiet, do not assume they are weak. Maybe they are protecting their dignity, maybe they are controlling their emotions, maybe they are choosing maturity over ego, and maybe they are stronger than everyone in the room. Silence is not weakness. Silence is strength. Silence is discipline. Silence is self-respect. And sometimes, the most powerful statement you can make is saying nothing at all.